Okay, we're gonna do some easy peasy calamity ranking the bosses more specifically. I'm gonna try to factor in enjoyment of fighting, but the main thing this will be about is difficulty during and necessary for progression, like how you really need to fight them. Now, the first thing I really need to get rid of are these guys. I haven't fought any of these guys. The last time I've done a full playthrough's been a hot second. Right now I'm running through Infernum, then I'll probably redo it. And hey, if I disagree with something, I'll make a secondary follow-up video. No long intros, let's jump right into this. Actually, I'll go over the tier list real quickly. Looking forward to fighting. Simple S tier. Like, this is the boss you're looking ahead to fighting. Yes, can't wait to fight that guy. Would refight that. You fight the boss, you need more materials from it. You're like, yes, hell yeah, let's do this again. Indifferent, you don't really care. You're not gonna hate the boss. You're not gonna love it. What does it matter to you? Little knowing you won't refight the boss. You'll beat it, but like I can't see you'll have a great time and actively not looking forward to. This is the bad tier, double F. You did not like that. You're not looking forward to fighting, and like yeah, it's not the greatest. King Slime seems like the perfect indifferent fight. Like I don't look forward to fighting King Slime. It doesn't drop necessary materials really to progress. It's not a hard fight, but it's not annoying either. Like it gives you at least nice quality of life, and you're never actively not looking forward to a fighting King Slime, and it's never really annoying. Like it's too easy to be annoying, but it's also too easy to be fun. I think this is a perfect indifferent. Desert Scourge. Desert Scourge would be an easy wood refight. I mean, what more is there to say? It's a pretty simple boss. All definitely like I'm not indifferent though. This boss is good for progression. It gets you the Victide armor, some nice upgrades to gear. It's not really an annoying fight. Desert nuisances can be annoying, but it's I think they patched that out or something for a while now, or at least Infernum slash what I play have always not had them, nowhere near as bad as they were before. And I'm not really looking forward to fighting, but it's always nice. I have Cthulhu. Well, I guess I have to go indifferent because like I'd put it up here, but it's not like I look forward to fighting it because it drops some nice items. Because I use shield, I'm an avid shield lover. But outside of that, I don't think you actually need to beat I could actually be a nuisance in some cases with it spawning. I don't think you'd want to refight it outside of maybe money, but I can't say any negatives. But I can't say any positives, so I guess you're staying there. Do I rank? I won't rank it in tiers yet. Like I won't actually. No, I'll try to rank it in tiers. I'll say King Slime is below you. Crabulon, controversial take. Sounds a little annoying. You have to hear me out. It's not a hard fight. It's not like something like yes, Crabulon, let's go. The only thing I care about Crabulon is the music. I could see people loving the music. Don't get me wrong. It's a pretty fire song, but overall, I don't think that's enough to push him over. He doesn't give you anything. Most of my Calamity Worlds, I completely skip Crabulon and don't come back till I need the Buffy drops too. Is it Adrenaline or Rage? I'm not gonna go googling it, but you know. Eater World slash Brain, and now I'm Evil World boss. Well, I'll put. Ooh, let me think this. I'm not actively like this guy's definitely not an F tier. That's false. I'll say I think this fight is fun. You know what? I think it's like in this tier. Not as fun as this guy, but it's up here. Like it's a fun fight. It progresses the game. But Brain, I mean, I'm looking forward to fighting Brain. Not in the same way I look forward to fighting Eater Worlds. And ooh, I like the items Brain. I'm gonna put it in different, probably behind you, because Brain's fight isn't fun. It's not fun to fight Brain, but his items are good. What balances it out? This guy's items are good and it's fun to fight. So I think I have to rank him like this. So it's Hive Mind. I'm looking forward to fighting Hive Mind most worlds. He gives you area light, which is pretty useful. The fight itself is fun, actually. The only thing pulling it down would be poor multiplayer. I don't think I'd refight Hive Mind though. Like I think I'd beat it once and go, yeah, I'm done. It's a fun fight, but not as fun as Desert Scourge at the same time of progression. In some cases, you can just completely skip Aerial Aid. You don't even need it. I think it'd be at the bottom of refight because like it's not indifferent. It's better than these guys, but I can't with earnest say you're really refighting this guy. Okay, hot take. I guess again maybe. I don't think this guy's as good as Hive Mind. I don't know their name off the top of my head. I almost always do Corruption Worlds, but I think Ooh, I'm not actively not looking forward to them. No, I am. I'm gonna put them at the lower tier. It's just not a fun fight. It's really simple attack patterns with annoying spawning worms. You either shred through the worms, delete the boss easy, or it's impossible. And same thing, the loot. I guess the loot. No, the fight's so boring. I see a strong argument for it booing up though. Queen Bee. Queen Bee really doesn't drop that much necessary. I guess if you're a magic user, you could use like the hive gun or bee gun, but is that even good? I don't think Queen Bee. Oh, summoner. You get summoner armor from Queen Bee, don't you? Huh. Is it a fun fight? I guess I start there. I'm kind of indifferent on the items, but is it a fun fight? Not. I don't think so. I think it's an annoying fight. It's always so hard to see the small projectiles and bees. I've put above Crabulon though. Easy. Worst boss. Don't even need to explain myself. Skeletron. This one's going right up here. I'm assuming this is, yeah, this isn't the Guardian. Skeletron. I mean, it's a fun fight. Opens the dungeon. There's not much more to say than that. A fun fight with fun rewards. Slime God. Uh, I think Slime God's he. Ooh. Is Slime God above or behind this guy? That's the question. Because great rewards. Beyond good rewards. And even a good fun fight. I think I'm going to have to reshuffle it like that. I think that's what I need to do. This guy's going up in the world. Wall of Fresh. Okay. Moves you to hard mode. Moves you to hard mode. It's pretty big. And it's an interesting fight. I wouldn't refight it, but god damn am I looking forward to fighting it. I think it's there, because it's not a top tier boss fight, it's not that fun, but also, it's still fun. Like, you get my point. This is more of a mini boss. Do we have other mini bosses on this tier list? Well, you're a real boss. Huh. Well, I guess if I rank this like a real boss, it doesn't give you items, and it's not hard, and it's not fun. Deer Clap's better though. Queen Slime, you do not need to beat Queen Slime, just skip Queen Slime, for the love of all that's holy. Is it even a fun fight? I guess it's an enjoyable fight. It'll be at the indifferent, I guess. King Slime and Queen Slime interchangeable. Queen Slime actually is more worse than King Slime, because at least this guy's at the start of the game and fun to go back and roll. You can't even do that to Queen Slime. Cryogen. I've had worlds where Cryogen was necessary, where I had to beat him and get upgrades. But then other times where, like, if you're not playing Rogue or something, you don't need to fight Cryogen. Not until you need cryonic bars, in which case he's easy to kill. I guess that makes me indifferent to his loot. Some classes, well, specifically Rogue and late game with cryo bars, you need them, but otherwise, not really. The fight itself is enjoyable. I always kind of like fighting him. I've actually liked him more than this guy, but Hive Mind. But I think he goes there only because of his fight. That one, I might move that one. Destroyer. It's not annoying. It's not bad, but also I don't think Destroyer is good. I think it goes at the bottom of it. Is it more indifferent than King Slime and Queen Slime? Like, I just truly don't care about him, though. I might put him in the middle. Like, I'll put him here because at least you need to fight him. Like, oh, at the top of indifferent, actually. No, yeah. 'Cause you need to fight him. You need to fight him. He's not a fun fight, and it's rewards. I'll just stick with him there and move him if I feel like it. Oh god, what's this guy's name? Oh, the worm in the sunken sea. Sulfuric sea. The worm in the sulfuric sea. I mean, there's not many positives I have about him, but not many negatives. His loot's kind of whatever. So I guess I would be just below. No, I'm trying to think. I almost always skip this guy. His loot really isn't that great. You can really get away with never fighting him. But he's not annoying. I might need to change the name of this tier. He has to go here just because I never fight him. Like, you never need to fight him. You really never do need to fight this guy. Why would you? And the fight's not even exceptional. It's not a bad fight, but it's not a good one. Prime, Prime's pretty good. Good as Skeletron, definitely not. The loot's nice. I think I'd put Prime above these guys. Above God, though. Oh no. Yeah, I think I have more fun fights against that guy. And Wall of Flesh. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I like the look of that more. I was not above Hive. Sorry, I'm looking back. I'm already changing my mind on some things. I think I'll move like this. Looking at this, I think that looks right.
Eye is not the worst. I still have some, but it's getting boosted up just because some bad bosses are getting pushed down. Yeah, I like the look of that. Prime's pretty good, and I still like that. Brimstone Element, 10 out of 10 would. You don't really need any items though, and it's not a bad fight. It's an enjoyable fight. Enjoyable fight. The items are all right. You just don't need them. Would I fight Brimstone like over the? Yeah, I would. I like right here. I think it's not as fun as Slime God. It doesn't give that good of necessary of items, but it's a more fun fight than either worlds. Twins. I don't know. I always thought Twins was the best mech boss for me. I'll have to rank it as such. Probably bottom of this tier. Like I've always enjoyed the Twins. I have a bias here, so leave it at that. But I think the fight's fun. It gives you the souls, but all the mech bosses have good drop. So I think that's a pretty fair ranking up till now. Just trying to look if there's anything I'd move around. Do I really think Brain is above these guys though? I do not. I think Queen Bee is below the yeah. Calamitous Clone. The ooh, Calamitous Clone's really enjoyable, but I don't. They're not the boss I'm looking forward to fighting. Oh no, that's a lie. I do look forward to fighting them. They even give good rewards, and it's a fun fight. I think this will dethrone Skeletron. Skeletron's fun, but not as fun as Calamitous Clone. To understand, these late game bosses are all going to be filling up. Just looking forward to fight. How this tier list will go. I don't think Plantera is nearly as fun as Calamitous Clone. The loot is great. You need to beat them for Golem. The fight itself is kind of easy. You just do circle strats. You can kind of turn your brain off while fighting Plantera and get away with it. There's nothing really stopping you from just spinning in circles. I think Plantera's there. No, just behind. Oh my gosh, just behind Slime God. Slime God's a funner fight at the time of progression, but I think Brimstone's worse. That slot's there pretty comfy. Yeah, I agree with that. Anahita and Leviathan. Another boss you don't really need to fight. Drops the community though, so that's one nice part. You don't really need to fight them though. Most my playthroughs I get like up to Moonlord and then just go back and beat them. Uh, Having said that, the fight isn't fun though. Anahita's not hard to deal with, and Leviathan's just big. Together they're kind of an interesting combo, but they ruin it by never having they just never have interactions with each other, I should say. Like it's such a small portion of the fight. The only item you're vibing for is the community. I guess I'm indifferent to them, like at the top, because I like him more in Cryogen, but it's not up here with these guys. Golem. Oh, I wish I could do an Infernum ranking. Infernum Golem, goaded. He's looking forward to fight. Not Infernum Golem, right down here with these guys, which is I think where he's gonna go. He's definitely at the top of this tier list right now, but his items are kind of whatever. Like he drops some good items, don't get me wrong, but you can also replace them instantly with celestial items and pillar items and all that stuff. And he's just not a hard fight. He just really isn't. I think I first tried this guy like almost every run. Ravager keeps up with the theme of Golem. I think he goes there. In my opinion, he's a slightly worse Golem, not by much. Sorry for all the Ravager and Golem fans, but they're not for me. And then another Golem copy, in my opinion. He's a little annoying. No, he's a. Nah. For the stage you fight him, I think he's here, because there's nothing exceptional about him. So, all three golems are pretty much down here. How about I leave it at that? Duke Fisheron, he's fun. I always look forward to fighting Duke. He's a fun fight, fast paced. You don't need his items though. You can easily get away with skipping Duke and coming back later. Do I think that knocks him down though? No, I do not. I think he's just above the mech bosses. But he's still not above these guys, who are just so much fun to fight at their stage. Duke's just not that enjoyable. Plaguebringer. I fight Plaguebringer occasionally. You don't need to. It's a hard fight. It's an interesting fight. Uh, I guess I wouldn't say it's hard. It's an interesting fight. An interesting but skippable fight. Yeah, we've been ranking all those down here and in here, which is where I'm gonna put it. I think it beats these guys out. I think it's below Anahita. I think it's above Anahita. Yeah, I like the look of that. Empress of Light. Huh. I, the fight's interesting. It's a cool fight. I'm trying to think, have I ever used an Empress of Light item before? Like, not really. I never go, you know what I need right now? To beat the Empress of Light and get yada yada item. I don't do that. I don't ever need it. Like looking at the ranking list, I think I put it here. Okay, I'm also just thinking I might knock Cryogen even lower. I think, yeah, damn, Cryogen's gone from how far up to how far down? Poor Cryogen. Lunatic Cultist, you have to fight him for progression. It's a pretty fun fight. Not hard, but like the projectiles are fun to try to dodge. I'm just trying to give positives to this guy. I have to be honest. He's down here. He's below the golems. I don't think I can give much defending to him. He's just not the funnest fight in the world. Is this Astrium Aureus or Deus? I never remember the difference. I think this guy's definitely is better than the golem copy. It's an interesting worm boss. It does a unique spin with the splitting and damage. It's a pretty decent fight at the stage you fight him in. And his loot's not bad, but again with the you don't need to. A whole lot of bosses fall to that of you don't need to fight them. You really don't need to fight this guy, but he's fun. I would refight him. I think he's above I think he's more fun than Wall of Flesh, but not as fun as Prime. Yeah, I really follow that. I vibe with this placement. Moonlord. Moonlord definitely up there necessary. And he's a pretty enjoyable fight. It's a good difficulty and pretty fun dodging. As fun as Duke and these guys. Oh, he might be up here. I don't think it's fun as Calamitous Clone, but it's up there. It's pretty good. This is like a mini boss, I have to be honest. I know it's a real boss, but come on. It's not hard. Its loot is hardly necessary. We might have a contender to beat Deer Clubs. No, because I never fight Deer Clubs, and I think he's right down here, because I fight this guy for his loot and enjoyment more than I fight this guy ever. Okay, never mind, we have a contender for Deer Clubs. I literally hate fighting. No, 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 we don't. I literally hate fighting these guys. Every world I just think, God, I have to fight these things. They're not hard exceptionally. They're not fun really. They just kind of are. And it's kind of annoying. They don't even drop you anything fun. You might as well skip it. Enraged Providence and Providence. I mean, I can try to rank them separately, but Providence is up there. Providence is a fun fight, fairly difficult. A lot of projectiles and feel cool moments. A lot of the times you need to have good gear, and they drop necessary gear too. You can skip Providence, but not recommended. Not like some of these other fights. I think Providence is here. Just looking at it, Providence is funner than the Twins. I have a lot more fun fighting Providence, but like, I'd have more fun fighting Duke at that right stage of the game. I think that looks right, because Providence just isn't as fun as like Bullet Hell stage, all of the fight, the classicness of Skeletron and hooking. This guy's like the first real boss. Duke's fast pace. God. Providence just doesn't have any of that, but it's more than all these other bosses. Enraged goes from this fun necessary fight to a one hit kind of annoying. So if I could, I think I'd put Enraged at the bottom of annoying. Like, Enraged is a boss, but it's not really a boss, for being all honest. Okay, Void Guy. This is probably my least favorite. Ooh, no, it's my second least favorite out of the Devour of God people. But I only really like one of them, because this guy is not a real fight. Destroying the orbs isn't hard, and destroying the thing itself isn't hard. Its loot isn't super necessary, although if I call it correctly, it gets you some nice accessories. The thing boosting this guy at the end, that bullet hell stage is fun, and a reason I've refought this boss. But I think pushes it up like, I think it's more fun than Plantera. No, it doesn't beat Gods out. Stormweaver, I love Stormweaver. It's a fun fight, nice dodging, fast pace. Its items are good, especially on Ranger. It's just an all-around solid boss. I think it would be like here. I think I like it more than this guy, but less than Prime. I think this is the worst one of the Heralds of Dog or whatever they're called, because it's just bad. It kind of feels like its AI is a slime AI, just goes towards you, and that's kind of it. Not a hard fight. It has the loot, and I guess the factor that it's a fast-paced endgame boss, but that's not enough to push it up. So, I think it goes there and different. Poltergeist. I like Poltergeist. It's a pretty fun fight with some cool dodging clone mechanics. Along with the cool dodging, it does drop nice loot. Not necessary loot, but super nice, and it makes dogs so much easier to get it. Yeah, okay, Poltergeist is going up as I'm looking at this list. I think it goes there. Like, Poltergeist is really fun to fight. Not as fun as these two, but fun. Old Duke. Old Duke is probably the worst late game boss in my opinion. You heard it here first, folks. Well, I never look forward to fighting Old Duke. I couldn't tell you what he drops that's necessary. All I know about Old Duke is he is. He does exist. I think I look forward to fighting Lunatic more than him. I think he'd go there. These two are change up. I don't. I'll leave it like that. Dog. Okay, dog. Amazing fight. Amazing loot. Killer music. This is like the perfect fight. A lot of these endgame fights are, because everything I just said about this guy, you can apply to Yarn. He has amazing music, a really fun fight, an amazing loot. The thing pushing Yaron down that's gonna make him worse than Dog and Calamitous Clone. I think he'll go right here. Right here. Is an Infernum and some other harder difficulties. He just the difficulty gets toned up too much and it becomes less fun of a fight. Like it feels a lot more of a pray and run away than skill dodge. Too fast paced for his own good at times. That might just be a skill issue. Gal, I think Escal, music killer, amazing long fight. The loot afterwards. As much as Dog, I don't think I look forward to it as much as Dog though. Exomex, I don't really care for Exomex. Half the time I go like, ugh, I have to get all the steps there, which is a big detractor. If Exomex didn't have the worst pre-boss ever, it'd be fine. The fight itself is alright. It's pretty fun. Not as fun as some of the other endgame top tiers. Its loot is nice though. I think it's above, it's easily above Prime. Easily above Prime, but do I really think the Twins is better? I don't. I'll knock the Twins down. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and the Super Boss. I mean, okay, I'm gonna have to remove the item count thing, because it's the end of the game by now. Still gives you a nice item, but in terms of a fun fight, it just isn't one. It's kind of just high health, high damage, go at you type boss. And with that being said, it's not really unique. I think it goes squarely here, because it's not funner than any of these. It's not a fun fight, but it's not a bad fight. Like, it is the perfect definition of indifferent. Speaking of which, ignore most of these names probably. It should be more better put as indifferent, slightly good, good, slightly bad, bad. Do I agree with the in tier rankings? They're roughly right. I could probably refine it, but I want to keep this video shorter, so probably just cap it at that. And what's an outro? I've never heard of it.